everyone, and welcome to the special new podcast produced by the media giant Neil Haley, and it's called Growing Older with Enthusiasm with our new host, Dr. Ron Kaiser. Dr. Ron, thanks for stopping by. How are you, man?
My pleasure. Doing great. Good to talk with you.
Exactly. And let's talk about what you're creating. And I'm really excited about this because I love the title, first of all, Growing Older with Enthusiasm. Define that for people because the thing that happens is everyone thinks of being old as it's a death sentence. Life is over as we know it. I no longer can do the things I want to do.
Sure. Well, the first thing is we have to stop associating the two words growing older with the word decline because we don't have to decline. We now have the science, the medical stuff to be able to enable us to grow older with good health, with active minds, and so on. There's no doubt that genetics plays a role in it, but people can do appropriate things to move forward and look at the older years with enthusiasm, embrace those years rather than kind of fearing them because they expect to decline. And that's what I'm trying to do is bring this to more people to make sure that this growing number of older adults really take advantage of this and make it a great time of life.
Exactly. Make it a great time of life. And that's where we connected the mission is I'm again looking to reverse the aging process, trying to make sure I continue, even though I'm going to be turning 50 January 7th, to be able to say, no, even though I'm turning 50, I'm really turning 40, then I'm turning 30. And the way we do that is basically we have to be disciplined. We cannot just say, okay, I'm going to keep living the same lifestyle I was living. There's a lot of discipline and work involved to do that, right? But it can be done because you talked about all those medical benefits from it, right?
Yeah, I like to think in terms of starting to grow older when you're young, because if we assume that growing old is not a negative thing, then you want to do all the things to enhance your chances of being healthy, keeping your mind active, staying socially connected, and doing all those things that can make life a really positive thing as you move forward. So you got the right idea. Start growing older when you're young.
And that's what you have to do, and that's where people don't, and they don't take care of their health. They don't take care, understanding their health is going to be time with their grandkids, their great grandkids, and hopefully their great great grandkids. And we're living in a new phase in society with technology. You'll be able to imagine the most amazing things happening to you in the 22nd century and beyond. So to really just constantly just go out there and do it, and that's a very 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 important thing. The show that you're creating is going to interview people the same mindset as you that are wanting to help older adults. And that makes you excited because the guests that we're going to have on are very, very successful people working with older age adult communities and people that are older aging adults and providing great help to them and really having that same mindset that you have.
Yeah, I personally, I'm almost 85 years old. And, the things that I've seen over the last 20 years, such as the fact that I've been around to see my two grandchildren uh, be born, grow up, become active in school and sports and stuff like that. I wouldn't trade that for having to spend time in bed, and I think that realistically, I mean, there's that. I've worked full time. I am trying to spread my ideas to throughout the older adult community and throughout the world. And I just think that it's such a waste to be in a position where you can't either contribute to the rest of the world or enjoy it. And that's why we're going to try and bring guests who can, really fortify this idea, help spread the word to the world. And I hope the listeners will do the same thing.
And what you're going to do is it's really about what you've provenly done as a proven program. You're a product, 80, soon 85 years old. Don't look 85, energy level beyond belief, working full time to you. Now you're working full time on your business. So I still consider you working full time and being able to really make a mission. You're telling people at this age, I don't care. I'm not looking at my age. I'm looking at how I can help so many other people with my mission, which is a fantastic mission. And to have these guests on that are going to provide these things, these services, and providing these opportunities for older adults to live more happy, healthy lives. And our country alone does not treat our older population very well. But if we make this revolution, meaning your revolution in the baby boomer industry of baby boomers and everyone else, I guess in my get soon close to that age again, I'm not 50 yet, that will literally change the way the narrative of people look at in this country. If we can be more active, if we can do things that we can do that's 20 years younger than them, and we can still compete with them business wise, professional wise, health wise, it won't matter what age we are. It'll age will just be a number, not the true art of who we truly are. Age will not define us anymore. And that's your mission, as you saw in your TED talk as well.
Yeah, it's not just a selfish kind of thing that we can feel better and all, but we've got so much to contribute to the world. The world becomes a better place if we maximize the brain power and all the wisdom that older adults have acquired over time. All we need to do is have the motivation for it and to be able to keep the brain and body healthy, so that we can spread the word throughout the world and again make this world a better place. I think that should be really one of the goals that everybody should aspire to.
Exactly. So again, the podcast is the individual first podcast. We're gonna have some amazing guests, but people can find information on you right now by going where?
Well, I'm kind of all over the place, social media wise, but my website is called The Mental Health Gym. That's Jim, GYM. Uh, and I have kind of the same names on most of the social media platforms. LinkedIn, it's under my name, Ron Kaiser, PhD. But Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it's all the mental health gym. And I also am offering courses, coaching programs, other kinds of things, so that if you get in touch with the mental health gym, and I encourage people to join, it's free, and you get weekly emails from me as well as other kinds of things, blogs and podcasts and things that can be very helpful. I have another podcast called Rejuvenating with Dr. Ron Kaiser. Rejuvenating is a term that I created and also wrote the definitive book on it, Rejuvenating the Art and Science of Growing Older with Enthusiasm.
Well, fantastic. And that's what's the exciting thing of this initial podcast. We're going to have some amazing guests. People will be able to see this firsthand and see what you're able to do. Check out Dr. Ron. Also, friend him on Facebook. It was Ron Kaiser on Facebook. He's definitely looking for more friends that he can have these mutual connections with, and join the Facebook group Growing Older with Enthusiasm, because it's really a great opportunity for you to be able to learn more about these great ideas that Dr. Kaiser's been able to implement for himself and for his patients for years. So I appreciate it, Dr. Ron.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm really looking forward to doing many of shows with you and promoting our ideas to an increasingly larger population of older adults.
Absolutely. It's a great mission. So that was Growing Older with Enthusiasm, guys. Take care.